beautiful soul. Hope that you're having an incredible morning, afternoon, whatever the time of the day it is. And I am enjoying the beautiful fall weather and the season of Halloween by going out to the park before it gets too cold to do so. I wanted to create this vlog this week, not only to add a little bit of light, but to also remind you of why you may be in the darkness sometimes and why you may be going through some struggles if you currently are, or you have in the past and it's not making sense, or just to remind you that you can get out of the darkness and it's a short period of time, or however long it may be, that there is light. Like the lights are, the sun is actually shining through the clouds just now as I'm speaking. And I just think that's incredible as I'm speaking about light and darkness. I am enjoying the sunshine right now, so I highly suggest, quick tip, get out, get some vitamin D, some sunshine. Just get out in nature if you're really feeling stressed and you're really in your dark world. That's just a little quick tip to get outside. Enjoy the world around you. Be by yourself. Get to know your thoughts. So, let's get started. If you're going through a dark time right now, in this period of your life, I want you first to know that you are not alone. That it's okay and everything's gonna be all right. And those are very cliche things to say, and I know, I'm sure you've been told that, or you've told yourself that, and it is not helping ease your anxiety or ease your suffering. But we also all need that reminder to get out of the darkness and to sometimes shed a little bit of that light, that there is light. And I'm sorry that you're suffering, and I'm sorry that you're going through this dark period in your life, and that maybe you forgot who you are. I'm sorry. You're allowed to feel whatever emotion that you are feeling right now. And I'm sorry I'm squinting my eyes. The sun is really came out, and that makes me so happy, but yeah. So, you're allowed to feel your emotions. Is to remind you that through this darkness, through all the suffering and through all the pain and all the things that are coming up to you, if that's anxiety, if that's depression, if that's losing people in your life, that it is okay, and I believe that it actually serves a purpose. So the things that cause us pain, it's so individual, and your emotions and your hardships, it's such on an individual basis, and I think that has to do with our purpose. I think I've talked about this in the past about Dharma and what is so unique, what makes us happy, and where we really master what we do, but it doesn't feel like work, where it feels like play and it feels like something that we love to do. And that's where our Dharma aligns, and that's what our Dharma is. So sometimes the thing that causes us pain is where our Dharma lies in. I know, it can sound interesting, can't it? But once we heal that pain, we become masters of that. So that could be another way that one of our reasons of our Dharma can be used as to help those around us from what we had to go through and all the pain that we went through and the things that we learned. So there's a purpose through your pain, and it may not seem like it in any way whatsoever, but there is purpose in your pain. Maybe that loneliness that you've been experiencing recently or in the past, maybe you've learned to fall in love with yourself, and you've learned that you actually hold the true strength, and that approval does not come from what you seek outward of yourself. It does not come from external validation. And maybe that loss that you've experienced has taught you about that death is such a normal process in life, and not to attach yourself to things. And with all of these, and your lessons could be so individual based, and with all of these lessons, it just means, and with all of these lessons, there could be people experiencing that pain in the future, or if you've already been through it, they could be experiencing it now, and they need your help and they need your guidance. And maybe it's just for a brief moment that Dharma comes into place, or maybe it's a lifelong career if that really genuinely calls to you. When we go through so much pain, it does serve a purpose. Your life is purposeful, and you are worth so much more than you realize. Even if this pain is making you feel so minuscule, so small, so tiny. You're so much bigger than the pain and then the suffering. The suffering is helping you be stronger. It's helping you create who you are, your highest version is in the future, but you have to remember that through your suffering and through this darkness, that it's to play there's a whole bigger picture to this life than the little things we get so upset or we get burnt out from, or there's just a whole bigger picture to this life and the things that are hurting us. And maybe you're a healer, and that's why you're feeling the pain, is because you're meant to go and heal the ones that have been through that pain. And maybe it softened your heart even and caused and helped you to grow compassion towards those that need it in a world sometimes that may be a little bit cold, or teach you that showing emotions isn't always the best. And you're there to remind people that, hey, it's okay to be human and it's okay to feel emotions. So there is light in the tunnel to help really take a grasp, because I know sometimes just this message doesn't always help us fully to feel better. So my invitation to you is to go into the depth, into the pain you're feeling, and ask yourself, what are you learning, or what is your inner child trying to tell you, or what are some things that this is teaching you, and what are the strengths you're gaining from it? Just allow yourself non-judgmental ways to learn. And with unconditional love comes a lot of answers, because only you hold the true answers within you that you seek. So this is my invitation to you. Do the inner work and ask yourself, what's going on? I think we take so much time trying to escape the pain and escape the suffering that we don't actually ask ourselves, what is the purpose from this? Or what am I learning about myself? This is just a short little weekly reminder, and sometimes we get so lost in the darkness that I think we forget these things, that you are the spirit on earth. You're more than your body, you're more than your job, you're more than your hobbies. You are so much more than the dramas, the daily dramas, or the daily things that upset you. You're so much more than anything that you may define yourself by or what you're good at. You're more than that. And this is just that weekly reminder that you're this beautiful, powerful, light, genuine light being. You are this soul in a human body here on earth to help others and other light beings and other souls. And there's so much bigger picture than our pain and our suffering. And our pain and our suffering is just something that's teaching us, helping us. And I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through. But man, what an amazing life experience this is, isn't it? And I'm really glad that you're here on this earth with me. Glad that we're doing this together. You can do it. You can get through this. And I love you. You're doing amazing, and you're doing a great job. You do have purpose. I love you, and I'm sending my love and light your way. Have an amazing day.